I just finished this insane duel between my really jank Dino deck. I've recently cut the Shadal engine. Just a few too many bricks, and if I only played against Tier, I'd feel much more comfortable running it, but there's a lot of Dimensional Fissure out there and just anti-meta, so we're gonna try to play a more just breaking board style. I got 3 evenly in here. I put the 1 of Change of Heart. My boy Shizor over here has opened Field Spell and Rhino Heart. And here comes the combos. But yeah, we have some absolute spice in the extra deck now that App Cologne is not in there. Got some room. Agito mills a Misk, which is very nice, and an Overtex, but a pill as well. So I'm completely out of Double Evolution pill, which is kind of scary because we need to have Archosaur have a target. I am playing the Galiga Claw Crow, so that's the only target at the moment. And then he sets a card, which is Spy-Silake, and then he still got Keldo. And luckily, he did not make Dweller. I swear there's a gentleman's agreement on Dweller. So if you check out his graveyard, Medora is in there. He's playing DD Crow, and he's milled 2 Maxi. Hopefully he doesn't have the 3rd in his hand. Standby phase, he hits my only Foolish Burial target that's not a Dino. He hits my 1 of Ariel that's chilling there. So that was annoying. And a normal Oviraptor, and it gets orange lighted. It's like, no. I chain Misk. I want to keep the Call by the Grave as long as possible. And I just learned last night that Misk can protect against Silake, and it's not like Fog Blade or like Venus Chain, where it doesn't protect. So that is a huge matchup advantage for me. We trade out Silake there. Orange light. Kaleido Heart comes back, and he mills Rhino Heart. Doesn't use the effect. I use the first pill, which forces Rokalos, and then he chains Medora on my miscellaneous sources and his Agito, and he has 2 Medoras in there. Not sure how he got the second one in there, but we target that one. Big Call by the Grave here. Saves my miscellaneous sources in grave. No second effect from Oviraptor this duel. Pill fizzles. Giant Rex floats. Rokalos is floating after negating the pill. And then we opt to use Misk because at any point he could activate this Redoer and then get Keldo in grave. So I didn't want to get cute. We just needed to get this Baby Source on the field as quickly as possible. So then we foolish a Gamma for the second pill in hand. Desperate times. But we needed a non-dinosaur, and I didn't want to start linking. So we get the UCT in the field. And then, boom, here's the Dweller. And you're thinking, oh, this is boring, the duel's over. No. We are just getting started. The advantage is very similar. Both have 8,000 life points. This one is a fucking doozy. So, he never used Kaleido Heart's shuffle effect. Hit him for 2k plus 22 more. And he's top decking. His fusions are in grave. He still has a Keldo. I'm going to draw phase the Dweller. And he top decks Havness. What? That is sick. And then he mills Fairy Tale Snow. And another Keldo. Absolute unbelievable. So then Havness gets sacrificed by Silake to negate UCT, so then I can't get my engine back going and summon Oviraptor. And then I have no Dweller and I'm top decking now. This is awful. I top deck evenly. Sure. He steals a Kelbeck. Okay. So rather than swing, we go for an Alsa. And I attempt to steal one of his Keldos. And boom, that forces it out. He shuffles back his fusions and Scream. In my grave, all my pills are gone. Nothing good. He opts to use the field spell on my Alsa. That gives me Pankratops. Battle phase, use the top deck evenly to get the quick +2. And he keeps the Soul Lake on the field. Alright, what are we drawing? What are we drawing? He draws the Scream. I don't know why he shuffled that back. He immediately drew it. Maybe it was a different one. Who knows? And then he had 14, no, he had 13 engrave, and he chooses to go with battle damage instead of interruption on the snow. I think that was probably his biggest mistake of the duel. And then I top deck Lost World, probably the best draw I could have seen right there. Evenly Lost World is also pretty sick. So we check the graveyard. He has no interruption besides the Keldo. We Pancratops our token we've just summoned. Get Oviraptor. It's so nice to be in situations like this where just I know there's no Nibiru in the tier list. There's no Ash Blossoms. I mean, of course he has no cards in hand, but we know all of the interaction that could possibly be coming, and it's nice to just combo off freely. And then my new tech, just one of Scrap Raptor and no other scrap cards, because it is a level 4 tuner that is summonable off of Baby Source. I'm just trying to get this Keldo out of his graveyard. Boom, there it is. He's nice enough to shuffle back my Linkuriboh. And then we make Crimson Blader swing over the snow, and I choose to keep him under the token lock. Not sure if that's correct, but Crimson Blader reads, if it destroys a monster by battle, your opponent cannot normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. Insane Floodgate. No fusions for him. But Link monsters have, I guess, they're Link levels, not normal levels. I don't know what the words are there, but he goes into dark, and takes my Kaliga Crow. I can never pronounce that name. And then he goes into Elf, just as I did, and he summons back the Dark, and then does not make a Link 4. I top deck an insane monster here. Snow is his only interruption, and I top deck a fucking Shuffler, which can activate from the field. Boom. There you go. I put back my Dweller, a Pill, and his Snow. He has 20 in deck. We're both top decking still. Crimson Blader is huge. He didn't make like an access code talker to out it. I think you gotta play Link 4 if you're playing Tearlaments, but what do I know? I haven't even played the deck yet. And then finally, it looks like the duel is in my control. He just sets his top deck. I draw Gamma. Put him back under the lock. Not gonna attack over dark and give him a search. What do we got this time? A set. Okay, any normal summon is game. Boom. Shuffler number 2. Swing. Mirror Force? No way. And it has just barely enough attack. Soul Lake number 2. This duel took almost an hour. Felt very good winning this one. Might as well show the shitty deck list. Alright, it's still named Dino Doll, but the Shadolls are gone. Pretty much just all the dinosaur tools you'd need. The 3 baby and 1 petite. I've always liked that ratio. Don't need a second petite unless you're running like a turn 1 control build with Draco or what is that called? Dragonic Diagram. There you go. We maxed out on these. I was playing this at 2, and now we've got it at 3. Got the 2 Kelbeck. Searchable Kaiju. Change of Heart, haven't activated yet. And then we got the 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Evenly for the very fun decks with Dimensional Fissure. Extra deck, only Synchro target. Very easy to summon. Gamma, I can summon it with it and Driver, or just get the one of Scrap Raptor out of the deck by destroying Baby Ceratosaurus. I like my Xyz package. And then I think the Alpha is going to be good, because there are going to be times where I can just keep reviving Baby Ceratosaurus and then keep popping it with UCT that's on field and just keep generating advantage. Constantly tweaking the list because a lot of rogue. I tried one of Nibiru, horrible. Ash Blossom, worthless. Back on the 2 called by the grave, no cross out. I mean, it's a 1 of in 60. Could I play cross out over Change of Heart? Probably. Would I rather just steal a monster than rely on their deck being similar to mine? I think so.